I did not yell.
Oh,
I did give a few. What the hell are you doing? I did give a few of them.
We know you a busy man, Kobe, so we gonna jump right to it, man.
I'm gonna say Zion Hill.
Doing in a swing?
I'm sick and sick with it. Vision and lift it. Listen, just picture it. Spit and deliver it. The time froze. Undercurrent, how the grind flows. Wrist flicking, said the bezels. Got a mind blown. You know how to drop beat. Everything slow. You know how to drop beats. Said anything goes. Pull up to the spot. You might see the squad there. Pull up unannounced. Then you might see a broad. Yeah, it's just seconds remaining. And I got the rock for the win while you're watching the shot clock. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win. Thanks for watching the shot clock. The shot clock. You catch the shot clock every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
We never getting that $1 million.
What's going on, everybody, man? Shot 30 o'clock. G-Day Hoop Scout, man. Hey, it's a good day to be alive, man. Blessed. Yet to see yet another day, man. Another Shot Clock Summer Edition Grassroots episode number 202. This episode will be titled "It Ain't My Fault." Man, and it's not my fault. I be getting blamed for things that I have nothing to do with. I have no control over. It's not my fault, man. And that's how we're gonna get this show kicked off. We're gonna get it kicked off with "It Ain't My Fault," man.
Oh yeah, it's the motherfucking y'all nigga and dime Shaka house, nigga. It ain't my motherfucking money. Nah, but that's why y'all ain't my motherfucking show. So we both chose this shit. We can't stop now, bitch. We can't stop. It ain't my fault. I told you what no motherfucking money. It ain't my fault. We don't got it. Ain't my fault. Silk the Shaka and these motherfuckers. We can't stop now, bitch. We can't stop. It ain't my fault. We can't stop. But Mr. Gonna kick this bitch out. We do so. And we don't die. It ain't my fault. We don't die. Handle your business, nigga. I'm about my paper, important people on my page. I might not drink Alizé, but I smoke it under the table. Don't make me peel your potato, don't make the devil your neighbor. I might not be nothing to you, but I'm the shit on this label. 500 words a minute make it hard to digest what I say. But 500 number one hits on the billboard, y'all gon' keep it that way. Hold on as tight as you can, whatever you do, don't loosen your grip. Not only anticipate your every move, they wait for you to slip. But like I told you before, we're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm not about living in no 6x6, wearing no motherfucking jail stripes. Been bodied from the start, nigga. We raw, nigga. You don't wanna go to war, nigga. We superstar, nigga. You know who we are, niggas. From poverty in the projects to living large, niggas. It take one hell of a combination to get what we got. We soldiers on the mission, and you can't stop us. We can't stop now, bitch. We can't stop.
It ain't my fault.
So bitch, don't try.
It ain't my fault. Hey, it is not my fault, y'all. It's not my fault. The reason why your kids don't got no scholarship, it ain't my fault. The reason why college coaches don't want to fool with you, it ain't my fault. If you choose to play with bad summer basketball programs and wonder why your trajectory is going nowhere, it ain't my fault. If you make bad decisions on who you want to go work with as a player development guy, trainer, it ain't none of that. It's not my fault, man. So stop. You can't blame me. You can't blame me. It's not my fault. I got nothing to do with none of that. Now also, what's going on, my guy? Also, it ain't my fault if your team not good and you can't get ranked. It's not my fault. It's not my fault if you if you knew you wasn't gonna have your full roster pull out of an event. Those losses is going to affect you in the rankings. That's not my fault. Hey, it's not my fault, man. Just want to be real with y'all, man. It's not my fault. But yeah, man, good show lined up today, man. First thing first, we definitely gonna drop week 8 been 8 weeks in the grassroots basketball AAU scene, whatever you want to call it. Y'all know I stay away from the word AAU as much as possible. Grassroots. Week 8 of the grassroots rankings as far as Greater Houston, as far as Ball So Hard, Shot Clock Invitational goes. Somebody asked me the question, why do I call it the Big 12? Why didn't I do like top 10? Why I call it the Big 12? Why do the top 12 teams? Because it's 12 weeks of grassroots basketball before you get back with your high school programs in June. And so that's 3 months of March, April, and May of grassroots basketball, 12 weeks. And so I felt it was right to do 12 teams as far as the ranking system goes. So that's why I call it the Big 12. You got 12 weeks. We're already at week 8. That means only 4 more weeks left, man. I know a lot of teams is going to be off this weekend because they're resting up, preparing for the live period the following week. And then after that, man, after that live period, the rankings, well, I'll base it off of last year's. So after last year's live periods, the rankings really didn't change that much. Week 11 and week 12 didn't really change that much. I didn't change at all. Only, matter of fact, let me be real, only on the 17s. On the 17s, we had a change. We had GTE Elite, who they're not around this year, from the Golden Triangle area, who hopped in and made a push and finished within that top 12 of last year's ranking, the final ranking for the 17s. But after week 10, like I said, after that live period, there was no movement on 15s or 16U as far as the rankings. And so, man, make sure y'all get meaningful matchups. Like, I know this weekend, like I said, a lot of y'all going to be off. The next weekend, the following weekend, you got live periods, so I know teams are going to be locked in. Some of those losses can weigh heavy on some teams. Shoot teams they really don't feel no effect because, you know, they play against other top shoot teams. But some of y'all, this is where you independent teams kind of get a hit, man. What's going on, Marco? This is where a lot of you independent teams kind of get a small little hit. It's because you drop games during that live period to teams that you shouldn't be losing. Like I said, I follow along with everybody, not just Houston. Like, I have a big database, man. So I have my Houston part of the database. Then I got teams that y'all play against. I just follow them, figure out what tournaments they're going to. Follow and see how they've been doing, how they've been faring as well. So it's a lot of work, man, that I'll be doing. And so I don't take these rankings lightly. What's going on, Jalen? I don't take these rankings lightly, man. And that's why last year's Shot Clock Invitational event was the way it was, where it was iron sharper iron, good matchup after good matchup. Only had one matchup that ended up being a blowout. Everybody else was competitive. And that's because I follow along. And I just pop up at tournaments and watch y'all too. And watch y'all via Baller TV. You know, I'll purchase a package from Adidas, Under Armour. Could watch the EYBL for free. And so I be working, man. I do, not just the high school season, man. August is that's my semi R&R time. So even then, in August is when I'm pushing preseason jam 2K25 taking place this year, of course. So that's when I really kind of start pushing that in August. But we do take a whole month off in August from this show. We don't do a show at all for the whole month of August. And then we get back rock and rolling straight to high school basketball. But right now we're in grassroots season. We're gonna get things cracking, man. That's big time, man. My boy, shout out to my boy D McKinney, man, back home, coaching with Mean Streets, man, on the junior EYBL 8th grade squad. Went 4-0 this weekend in Indianapolis. Shout out to them, man, for getting things done. They definitely should qualify for the Junior Peach. Um, Hopefully they do, and hopefully I can see them there, man. That's the plan. So hopefully I meet them boys there, man. That's part of my plan for July. What's going on, Jalen, man? Y'all can I know I seen you was trying to register your team. You can definitely go register now. I didn't realize that I had it on private mode for registration, but it is open to the public. Dunking on the Coast, man. Y'all can go get registered for Dunking on the Coast. That is Memorial Day weekend. We playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's a tournament. It's not no showcase. And the reason being is because it's a qualifier event. And so you have to, if you win the event at the low major, mid major, or high major division, you automatically qualify for the Shot Clock Invitational. So that's why it's a tournament and not no showcase. Because I want teams to come in and be hungry and want to win it, giving them something to compete for, that they're able to be considered one of the upper echelon, get to play against some of the upper echelon teams at the Shot Clock Invitational. That's the whole point of the Dunking on the Coast. You got to come with it. That's why it's tournament format. But yeah, man, big shout out to them. He said they 10-2 on the season. Mean Streets, 8th grade, 10-2 on the junior EYBL, man. That's big. Them boys is hooping, man. Shout out to my guy, Coach D. Also shout out DC. But DC, man, I'm gonna share this with you later. You gotta let my boy D rock it. Take y'all to different heights, man. Gotta let him rock it all the way out. Take y'all to different heights. But yeah, man, we gonna jump right into it, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long unless some of the guys hop on, man. But definitely coming up, we got the Shot Clock Invitational Week 8. Rankings is definitely coming up next, man. But I did once again just want to say, titled the show "It Ain't My Fault," episode number 202. And none of it is my fault. And I know that y'all like to put the blame on me, but it's not me, man. I know this is y'all way of trying to hold me accountable, and I know that we talk about holding each other accountable, but you can't hold me accountable on why your kid not getting looks, why nobody is talking about you. You can't hold me accountable for those things. You cannot hold me accountable for why you're losing games you're not supposed to be losing on the basketball court. That you cannot hold me accountable for. Yes, you may have beat some teams who are ranked, but you also lost to some teams you shouldn't have lost to. And those teams haven't lost to those teams. So just because you beat somebody one week, that don't make you better than them the whole entire year just because you beat them that one time. That's not how rankings go. That's not how they work. If it was that way, then it would be that way in the NCAA as well. Like, teams wouldn't be ranked where they are. And some teams have more wins and more losses than others. But it's not just about the fact of, oh, man, I beat them. And yeah, they dropped, but they was able to kind of climb back up. But you beat them, but that's it. That's all you've beaten, really. You haven't beaten nobody else that you should have beat. And then you lose to teams that you should beat. But other teams where you should compete, you're not winning. The games that you're definitely supposed to win, you're not winning. If you know you're going to be shorthanded players, and they're some of your best players, then don't put your team in the tournament. If you are vying for shot 30 clock invitation, if that's what you're vying for, then don't do it. But if you just want to get your guys on burn, I'm cool with that. But if you want to get some burns, wins and losses still count and still matter. And that's just me being honest and being real and being transparent, man. So let's get into it, man. We're going to dive right into it. We're going to start with the 15U first, and then we'll go 16, 17s. After that, man, jumping right into the 15U, Big 12 15U of Week 8, man. Here's your top 12 teams of Week 8. Not a lot of movement really took place. JL3 Blue Chips, Defenders, Schools Elite, Raptors, Hoops, Invictus, Above All Sports, GSA, FYN, Be Someone Elite, and Fam Elite Mace. Everybody stayed the same except for Kuz and Defenders swapped. Kuz Elite had a good weekend. They went 3-1. Shout out to them. The Pro 16 stop out in California. They beat their 3 wins came against Pro 16 teams, but then their one loss came against a next team. That next team, what do they call? We Are Someone or something like that. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But that next team that they played been kicking everybody butt. As I looked, as far as them playing in the Puma events, they haven't lost. Then I seen them playing. I found them in another tournament, and they didn't lose that tournament didn't lose a game in that tournament as well. And I forgot what they call. We Are Someone, or we gonna be somebody, or something like that. Some crazy little name, but they've been hooping. And so they just dropped that little one spot. But they had a phenomenal weekend, man. Shout out to my guy, Coach Marco, who's the avid watcher of the show, who is the 15U head coach for Kuz Elite, man. And this is your Big 12 of week 8, man. Like I said, we got 12 weeks, so we still got 4 more weeks to go, man. A lot can change. Let me drop off this logo real quick because that looked tacky. Let me take that off, the logo off the show. There we go, because that looked tacky. Build Your Way. That's their name. Thank you, Doug. Build Your Way Elite. Brothers, Build Your Way Elite. I know it's something like that. What I say, find your way. We are somebody. We gonna be somebody. Hey, this sound like a team from Eastside High on Lean On Me. Build Your Way, brother. Hey, Build Your Way Elite. I wish y'all was down here in the Texas area because I sure would like to see y'all play in person, man. They from out in California, man. Build Your Way. And that's what they doing, man. They been hooping. They building the way. They definitely building the way. So when the updated next rankings, the next pro rankings come out, they definitely should be number 1, man. If I ain't seen all the 15U teams play that's on there. But them beating all Pro 16, if you beat all your quote unquote sponsored teams, they definitely deserve that algorithm. I haven't talked to Matt, but that algorithm should definitely shoot them up. We use the same algorithm pretty much for rankings. That should shoot them up because of the tier of the level of the teams that they beat. But yeah, them boys took care of business, man. Build Your Way. Yes. Moving on, man. The 16U ranking for week 8, man. This is the top 12 teams. JL3, Blue Chips, Kuz Elite, Mile Academy, who is 22-0, by the way, undefeated, haven't lost a game. Definitely shout out to them. Hoops, Miles Select Black, having a really good season. TJ Ford, one time. Awake Red, Houston Apex jumps up from number 11 to number 10. They beat Texas Takeover this past weekend in the Elite 36. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Be Someone Elite. And then Texas Takeover, who their only loss this past weekend was to the Apex. They stay at number 12. They went 3-1 this past weekend. And that's it, man. That's your top 12 teams, your Big 12 teams of week 8. For 16U, 4 more weeks left. We can still see some movement. We can still see some shakeups happen and take place. So make sure y'all get meaningful games and make sure you win the games that you're supposed to win. Moving on to 17U of week 8, Big 12 rankings. Only one team moved, and that was Takeover. Takeover was one of those teams that I talked about. It was one of those teams that when I had talked about, like, if you don't have your whole full roster, but you still want to play, that's great. Let all those other kids get burned. That's really good. I commend that But the way that the algorithm is set up for rankings, when I put those 4 losses in from this past weekend, this is what happens. You drop out of the top 12, and I think it put them at number 15. So I mean, it's not like they're far out, but they could still they probably it's not no they still will. More than likely, they're going to climb back in this thing and finish in the top 12. Finish in the Big 12 by week 12. Week 12 is when it's final. So 4 weeks, they'll probably definitely qualify and make it in here. But this all stays the same. Once again, man, if you are on the outside looking in, there is a way for you to get into the Shot Clock Invitational, and that is by getting your teams registered today. The link is up. It's up on my Twitter. I'm about to post it either tonight or tomorrow on IG, and it'll be on the Facebook page as well. That is the Dunking on the Coast basketball tournament, man. You definitely want to get your teams in here. Like I said, this is we getting straight after it. You get one play-in game, so that could be your. I know y'all Texas people love your showcase. That can kind of be your showcase game because even if you lose, it doesn't matter. Just winning losses is where you just get placed in the bracket. It's a play-in game. That's what we calling it. After that, everything is straight bracket play. And we just gonna get right to it, man. Ain't no ducking, no dodging. Ain't no I want to play this team, I want to play that team. Play who in front of you and take care of business. But that little orange icon on here, that little orange logo, with the shot clock that says invitational, you win it. That's what you get. You get an invite and ticket punch to the shot clock invitational. So a lot of y'all teams sitting on that outside, man. Beast Elite is right there at 13. Cypher Hoops, Mike is at 14. Takeover's at 15. FYN is at 16. CME is at 17. The Raptors is at 18. LBD is at 9. Like, all y'all got some really solid records as well. Y'all need to go ahead and get in there dunking on the coast, man. Just in case you're not able to solidify that spot. The 17U group is tough. Everybody got really solid records from 1 through 20. Everybody is like 600 up on the win, like 600 up, 600 win percentage, and up. So everybody got really solid records. A lot of teams is like 70 and up within that group. So a lot of teams got really good records. 16s and 15s. After about 14 or 15 is kind of a drop off. But once again, man, a way to solidify a spot. Like I said, people talking about, man, put me in. I'm not just putting you in. You gotta earn your way in. Iron sharpen iron event, man. That's what it's about. That's what it's gonna always be about. And this is what you're trying to get to. You're trying to get to the Shot Clock Invitational. Like I said, last year was amazing, man. We just run just like a high school game, 4 8-minute quarters, just like high school. Everything is dead ball. Only difference is you have a 24-second shot clock, and we seen that kind of speed up teams last year a little bit. Only was a couple of shot clock violations, but not a lot, man. But yeah, nothing but high praises last year. That's why everybody just want to be in it. Just put me in, man. Earn your way. You got to earn your way to get in this thing, man. You just can't. I'm cool with you. I put you in. No, that's not how it's gonna go. I'm cool with a lot of people, associates with a lot of people. Not just putting you in. It could be my brother's team. Childhood friend, somebody who was the best man in the wedding. I'm not putting you in. You got to earn your way in. If my guy Doug had a team, he on the show with me. They got to earn a spot in. D Jones Elite will have to earn a spot in. Baller Plug, All Stars will have to earn the spot in. D King Select will have to earn their spot in. Like they will have to earn their spot, man. I'm not just giving it to them just because I know you, because I'm cool with you, because we chop it up, man. I chop it up with a lot of people. I'm cool with a lot of people, man. I'm cordial with a lot of people. But nah, you gotta earn your way in, man. But just hoop. Yeah, my guy, Jay Warren Elites, man. Jay Warren Supreme Elites. This my guy works for me. Article did numbers. Hey man, you gotta put your work. You gotta put work in. You gotta put work in. This is. I am not the youth sports guy where everybody's a champion. Everybody's a winner. Nah, that's not real life. That's not real life. It's not. Everybody's not a winner in real life. Everybody's not a champion in real life. If everybody was a winner in real life, everybody would play the lotto and win. If everybody was a champion, there would be no state champions. There would be no NBA championship. There would be no NCAA championships. There would be none of those things would be required because everyone's a champion. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's not a winner. Everyone's not a champion. There's always going to be a loser. That's just life. Not even sports. That's life. But just because you lose at something does not define who you are in the end. I definitely want to say that and make that loud and clear. That doesn't define you. It doesn't define your character. That's just not what you're good at or where you're good in. Maybe there's something else that you can be better. Maybe you're not a champion in basketball, but maybe you're a champion in chess, table tennis, air hockey, field hockey, polo, water polo. Maybe somewhere, something, someplace, maybe you are a champion in that. But in this, everybody ain't a champion, man. Everybody ain't a champion. And guess what? That's cool. That is what it is, man. Before we get to this next topic, man, of why am I the blame? Definitely want to bring co-host on, man. My guy, yo guy, got an event coming up. Make sure y'all get locked in. D Jones Elite, the commissioner of D Jones Elite, is in the building.
I still give a fuck how you feel. We some Southern OGs, real recognized.
Hold on, my bad. Let me put on two people. Here we go. My bad.
What's up?
What's going
What up,
on,
everybody?
man? D Jones
Chilling,
Elite.
Man, that'll be crazy.
I'm
think
sure
I can
you
handle
gonna
that.
hear it. People gonna call you. They gonna message you talking about, man, why y'all got us ranked right here? Man, listen. For one, D Jones ain't got nothing to do with your ranking. All right. Me, I don't have anything to do with the ranking because all I do is put it in the computer system. I think I want to do it for high school basketball next year, but it's gonna rank somebody who's not supposed to be ranked just because they got good wins. And so the high school basketball, I more so trust our eyes as far as rankings go. The algorithm for summertime, it be on the money. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, it's the same algorithm that they use for the college football playoff system. Should Ole Miss have made the college football playoffs? Yeah, maybe so. But everybody else was still good because everybody who was supposed to be 1 through 4 lost.
Yeah, facts.
So I mean,
Real.
it showed that it was a good system. But yeah, man, what's going on, man? Man, our next topic is crazy, man. Man, he's out there lost. Like,
Lost in
but
what?
that's so Archie. That's okay. I was talking about people who are losers. It's okay if you lose games, bro. Everybody's not a winner. Everybody can't win. This is not that. This is not that, man. This is not. You're a champion. You're a champion. You're a champion. No. Doug's the champion. I'm the loser. Dang, Doug beat me. You know what? Doug beat me this year in fantasy football. Doug wasn't even supposed to make the playoffs.
He's supposed to make the playoffs.
Doug ends up sneaking in the playoffs and winning the whole daggone thing, bro. That's how it happens sometimes.
Oh, and he was supposed to make the playoffs, bro. That was crazy.
Doug wasn't even paying attention to his roster.
Shout out Rob Carroll.
That's just how it be sometimes, folks, man. But yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna bring on our next guest as well, and then we're gonna get. Hold on, where that button? Here we go. Bring on our next co-host, not a guest, as well. Then after that, we're gonna get into the next topic, man, of why you want to put the blame on me.
For every action, there's a reaction. There's a consequence behind everything you do, you know what I'm saying? There's three sides to every story. Mine, yours, and the truth. I want everybody to win. If I sign you, I'm letting you win.
What's going on, my guy, man?
What's up, bro?
Just in case y'all missed it, man, the title of the show is It Ain't My Fault, man.
Hey, I just want y'all to know, still walk so some of these rappers. Silk the Shock walk so some of these rappers could run. I just want y'all to know that.
It ain't my fault. It's not Doug's fault. It's not the Ballers Plug fault. It is not my fault. You don't got a scholarship. It's not Doug's fault. Nobody's talking about you. It's not the Ballers Plug's fault that you chose to play with a losing team during the summertime. It's not my fault that coaches don't want to rock with you. It's not Doug's fault that you picked a bad trainer. It's not G-Dot's fault that your mama don't want to pay to get you no film. Hey, none of this is our fault. It's not our fault. Y'all can keep pointing the fingers at us saying, well, they said this, they didn't do this. Hey, man, I don't make no coach make no decision as far as who they want to take on their team. All I could do is present the evidence, and that's the film. That's it. That's all I could do.
Hey,
Fact.
Since we going there with it, it's not my fault, bro. I did all I could do to promote you. You didn't cut the mustard. Gotta move on. Oh my God, is that what we're putting in the chat right now?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We gonna get to that later.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that as well.
We're gonna talk about that later.
But yeah, it ain't our fault, man. And y'all lucky I ain't have time, or else I was gonna bust out the vocals. Cause I downloaded the beat to Why You Wanna Hate on Me, and I sure was gonna say, why you wanna put the blame on me? Why you wanna put it? Hey, boy, I was finna get in my little studio mode, man.
That's crazy. Nah, but they always find a reason to blame everybody else except for looking in the mirror, though. It'd be crazy.
They do, and that's why we here, man. It ain't my fault, but we have to blame someone, and it's always got to be somebody in the media. It's always our fault why your kid doesn't excel. It's our fault because I talked about your kid before, and so you took that as the wrong thing. Just because I talked about your kid, just because I tweeted about your kid, Just because you have paid me to do a video of your kid does not make your kid a D1 player. It doesn't. It does not.
You know what I see a
If I
lot
go
on
to a
the
game
road?
and your kid plays well, I'm gonna say, you know what, so and so is out here hooping today. He played good. That does not mean just because G-Day says something, D Jones says something, the Baller Plug says something, Rob C says something. If Forever Young Films did something, just because we done something does not stamp your kid as a Division I player. Don't work like that.
Don't work like that.
Go ahead, man. I'm gonna sip my water. I don't have nothing else to drink at the moment.
Nah, just you know what I noticed in the continuation of covering you guys as kids across the country. See, when I'm in the city, it's fuck me. Sorry, Coach Jones. I tried. We didn't we didn't try it. But when y'all are on the road and it's not a camera in sight that know your baby, all of a sudden y'all got my cell phone number, y'all know my IG, y'all know my Twitter, y'all know all of that. It's amazing. Like before you go to college, is don't need him. Then when you in college and you realize, oh, them social media edits is few and far between because you got no minutes, no assists, and no pictures on the timeline. It's crazy. Like I I I do my best. If I know you from Texas, I'm gonna rep you no matter what. I ain't gotta like your game. Like if you did great at the game that I was at and it was worth you in the mix, I got you. It ain't no politics with me. If you could hoop, you could hoop. It's the difference between, where's that background coming from? Doug, you got me on in the background?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, that's me. Hold on, let me go get my headphone.
Nah, you
You know,
good.
I
It
got
was
like I got little monitors, so that's
my bad, big time. That lighting look a little bit better over there too, G-Day. No, but my whole thing is like dog, like I'm a keep it 1,000. I'm gonna keep it fair. Like I'm gonna make whatever I gotta make when I can. Like I got people mad at me about state videos, and bro, I have not been home. Like I like like high school recaps. Like bro, I ain't even been home. Let alone like you mad at me. Okay. It was 77 other media outlets at state. Why you not mad at them? They ain't got your clips? Oh, that's crazy. They don't. Well, that's not my fault. But at the same time, it is my problem. And that's what I've learned. That's what I've went on this whole rant to say. Something aren't my fault.
By far, niggas wanna go to war, but they know when they ain't winning. From the see this bitch jumping like a motherfucking second line. Been body, I'm big body, you gon' know about my second drop. No, let me take you out my neck, so check the respect.
I don't ever feel like
it
it's
ain't his
my
fault.
fault.
I mean, I don't either, but just from the conversation we had this week, Doug, like it's been bothering me. This weekend, I mean, like I'm like, dang, like just because I write about you, that no, just because I mention you, no. Never once have I said your kid was going D1. Arch, it's not your fault.
It's not
This ain't your fault either.
Art.
This is not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not. You can
Public
feel
service announcement
that way, but the coach has to make the decision.
We can't give out scholarships. If y'all didn't know that, like that's beyond our control. So
Bro, I can't get a T-shirt from a college, let alone get you a scholarship.
Yeah.
Like,
Facts.
what we talking about? You know how many times I done told boys I'm a medium, send the shirt, and they ain't sent the shirt? That's a different story for a different day because I'm gonna get on some of you coaches about how y'all was at the wrong games at EYBL, knowing that was out of y'all pay range.
That's been going on forever.
Say, man.
I remember, and I'm not gonna say the coach's name. This when De'Aaron Fox was in school and playing for the Hoops. We was in Vegas, and they had a kid that the coach could have used at his school. He became a fan instead of you doing his job. I'm about to go watch Fox play. No, you need to recruit for your school. Like, but that's a whole different topic. But I just had to bring it back up because that shit pissed me off. And it's safe to say he's without a job today.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, I seen some strange things at EYBL that I was looking at coaches on floors that I was like, hey, brother, this may not be your floor. This might be out of your staff range.
I really wish a parent would tell me what they expect out of the media when it comes to their kid getting a scholarship at the Division I level. Like,
They want to phased off, Doug. Come on.
Do they think we really have the power to call a coach and be like, "Hey, offer him now"? Like,
well, the people that did have that power, they're so accustomed to. But first and foremost, like, kids ain't made like that no more. So there's nobody I'm calling that say offer now, because kids ain't made like that right now. But also, like, yeah, that might have been a part of the game a couple of years ago, a couple of years back. But now, that ain't a part of the game. Too much money involved. Like when it wasn't as much money as involved, it was a little different. Too much money involved.
Yeah, but it's just crazy.
Man, Arch, they don't even Arch. I'm cool with them saying, "Oh, I'm looking at the bench player. You know, he could really help us." I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When we had Ashton Hardaway at the Hoops, outside of Penny, only two good schools recruited Ashton that was right near where he's supposed to be. And that was San Diego State at the Aztecs. And that was a good fit if he didn't go play with his dad. But that staff knew what they were looking at and had a history with former pro kids before and has a pro system. Totally commend that. But I've seen staffs that, like, bro, they don't got a budget to be at all the sessions and at the popping game. There's no way, if you don't got a budget to be at all 4 sessions and Peace Jam, you should not be on the same court where the ESPN camera and the Ballers Life cameras is. You can't tell me that. Like, it don't make sense because now you're not in your pay range and you're not in your pedigree range. So what we doing? Like, there's a guy that does that, but he's not out of his range because they're going to fall to him. Mo Williams and Jackson State, they be at the EYBL good courts, right? But look what he look at the product he's recruiting over there. Look at the kids he's going to go get out of high school over there. They're going to go play at Jackson State. They look good. And then when they hit that portal, they go get paid. So he got a formula. But, some of these coaches, hey man, let me bring it to the girls' side so I don't hurt no boys coaches' feelings. I saw the Grand Canyon coach who's at Arizona State go to the same courts that she was at when she was at Grand Canyon, even though she got a tremendous pay grade increase at Arizona State. You know why? Because them same kids that was helping her win that Grand Canyon with the money that she had, they gonna help her at Arizona State. Yeah, the jersey changed. Yeah, she got a little bit more money. But you know what? Her recruiting philosophy didn't change. Right? She know what a dog looked like. Some of these schools, like for example, I saw, no offense to the nice coach at Detroit Mercy. Very nice lady. Very nice lady. I saw her at a Sci-Fair game. No offense. If you go back and just look at the Sci-Fair kids, unless they're a post, those kids are D1 or bust. Like there's no JUCO, no D2, no NAIA, no NAIA. No offense, but that's the level of caliber of talent they have over there. Like I think their worst kid from their EYBL championship team committed to Auburn. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like Detroit Mercy, baby, that ain't where you need to be. Not at the top of the EYBL. Yes, Coach Bundage. Yes, she is, and she got aura. That's another. A lot of the hey, you know who I like to commend and tip my hat to? That U of H coaching staff on the women's side. Doug, it's looking real familiar. It's looking real familiar over there.
It is.
They done bought some kids home. They got a little money in the piggy bank. Them girls' games may not be empty no more. Hey.
You ain't lying, bro. Like I was able to sit where they got the TVs at the last time I went to U of H girls game.
You may not get those seats no more,
I
brother.
ain't gonna get those seats no more.
They doing some things. You get what I'm saying? Like, but guess what? Coach was at all the courts. He wasn't just at the top courts. He was at the middle courts, the bottom courts. You know, so it's everybody got their own path and own way of recruiting. But you know, you can go back and look at some of the kids' decisions that they made last year, and we could go and see how it fared for them this year. A lot of people got in that trend. How many kids that went to school last year still at their same school this year? Not a lot. Jared Harris went from Memphis to Wyoming. I'm just picking on him because that was the most recent one. Who else came out of Houston last year?
You talking about in the portal?
Not just, I mean, yeah.
Bro, we had 60 kids in the transfer portal from Houston this year.
How many D1s do we have to go? We didn't have 60 to go.
Hold on, let me see. Nah, because a lot of kids ain't committed yet. But hold on.
I'm just talking about the high school class.
Oh, the high school class. It was like 20 something?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
out of that 20, how many of that 20 stayed where they at?
Freshman. One. Not many.
I don't know who stayed.
Off
the top of the
head. Sheesh. What was that? 2024
class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
24 class.
Bates.
McDermott stayed. Robin Miller. Bates. Okay. Ashton.
Kate left. Big left.
Yeah, Kate left. Jared left. Devon left. Zion in the portal. Stoney had not left. Cam Patterson left. Jaden Gambrell stayed, but he redshirted.
But he stayed.
Young.
That count.
Yeah, Braden Young stayed. Braden E stayed. Chris Adlam stayed.
Left hand bandit. But see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a war of attrition. It's a lot of turnover, a lot of moving. Like, It's new. It's a new path, new navigation. Stay dangerous out here. That's all I want to say. Just stay dangerous, cause like you say, you never know who may be somewhere. Like me and real, like Coach Mikael McLean was looking out for me and real his whole time at Lamar. Now he at Kentucky at the Kentucky Derby.
What a new contract.
I ain't want to bring it up.
Nah, bro. You gotta bring when they level up like that, bro. You gotta bring it up, dog.
He went from 5 figures to 6 figures. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I wanna say this, like, right, like he looked out for us. He made sure, we had gas money to come down there to cover. Like, bro, like
I was at the elite camps all the time.
and he didn't have to do that. And it's really none of nobody's business, to be honest. But when you bless people, your blessings come back tenfold. And his blessings came back tenfold. Because when you're good at what you do, elite recruiter, supreme eye talent.
Speaking of leveling up, Chappelle told me to tell y'all what's up. He just texted me. Just got the job at Arizona, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They tell him
on the move, man.
Act this water on him when we down there.
Yeah, for sure.
Congrats, man.
I got another story with great dude. Me and him at overtime at their pro day last year. Looked out. Didn't have to. But when you know coaches that really do their job, it's different. Shout out Bezo. Bezo is in the Carlos Hurt documentary too.
Yeah, it's my dog, bro. Day one, went to high school together, and we was just talking before we got on the show about when I pulled him to the side. He was an assistant at Fort Smith. I was like, bro, you gonna be a star in this shit. And to see him where he at now, it's crazy. But like you say though, you do right by people, blessings gonna come back tenfold. All the time.
Yes, sir, man. Definitely, man. Up next, we got the Elite 36 standouts. And this is just my man. This is sad. We gotta say stuff like this. This is kids who,
bro. It's crazy. You gotta put out disclaimers,
and they probably some of the same kid. It's probably some of the same kids Doug seen as well. But Quinn Stewart, EOP, aka Temple Life for the summertime, made a appearance. I don't want to say they made a debut. They made an appearance. People thought it was a debut because people thought Team Temple was coming back, but no, that's not the case. It was just EOP, and all he had was the Temple Life jersey, so he called him Temple Life. But Quinn Stewart looked really good. He looked like Quentin Stewart of old. He played really well, played with pace, poised, got to the bucket, hit some big shots. So I like what I seen from Quinn Stewart. I'm gonna tear this kid name up. Yanni Ibukaye, Richmond High School, the pitcher, the baseball kid that swole like a linebacker. Hey man, that kid can play some basketball.
And he a physical specimen.
Man, yes he is. Yeah,
bruh.
He could play basketball, man. He not bad. He's at Randall High School. He plays with Cy-Fair Hoops. He looked really solid, man. Charlie Church, Texas Takeover, shot the ball really well. Jaquarion Lincoln, Houston Apex, man, at 16U, Humble High School, man. He dominated every game that I watched Apex, man. He played really well. Him and Drake Baird, shout out Drake Baird as well from Houston Apex. Son of Coach Baird at Huffman Hargrave High School. shot well, played defense really good. They had the Apex rolling this weekend. Easton Gardner, Texas Takeover, goes to Katy Jordan High School. Baby Shay Everwine is what I call him. He's smooth, man. Hey, he's a long guard. He got some shiftiness to him. Once he puts it all together, man, I think he could be a sleeper. A potential sleeper. That don't mean he's D1. Man, I hate disclaiming it, putting disclaimer on anything. Within his class, he's going to be a sleeper player within the class. I'm not even going to use the word prospect. I'm just going to say player.
What grade he in?
He's a junior.
A junior, okay.
Yeah. And the reason why I said that, nobody really seen him play last year. He got sick or hurt, so by the time he was healthy, I think he got hurt. By the time he was healthy, Coach Jones was like, "Look, I can put you on varsity, but you're gonna be a bench guy, or you can go rock out on JV and hoop." So that's what he did. So that's why I don't think a lot of people don't go to JV games. But that's what he did last year. So he's gonna be one of those kids where people be like, where he come from. And then Hans Patagoic, Katie Tompkins plays with Takeover 16U. Just his energy, defensive effort, the way that he's able to get paint touches, play the point guard spot, scores the ball really well, man. Finishes through contact, got a nice little mid-range game, 15 feet, and he can hit the three too. He also was at the Prospect Expo last year, just to see the growth within his game. I like Hans a lot, man. Big time energy guy as well. Shout out to Arch as well for giving me some insight that he's been out a little bit because he was playing overseas. But when he's playing, they really good. They're a really tough 16U team. Definitely those were the kids who I seen that I felt stood out. I also like some of the flashes I got to see from Sam Mascare, especially when he caught the ball at the top of the perimeter. He faked the DHO. He drove one dribble and went and dunked on somebody. That's Sam. That's how you're supposed to play all the time. That's it, man. You do 1-2 dunks a game, get you 6-7 rebounds, crash the offensive board, live at the free throw line a little bit. It's high school, man. Like we have to teach our bigs how to be successful in high school and not just you big, so I just need you to rebound the basketball and that's it. But yeah, that's just me, and that's who I felt stood out to me. G-Day Hoop Scout.
What's crazy is like damn near everybody you name I had on my list, but I want to add the way DeMaurice Pritchard.
It's probably the same.
The way DeMaurice Pritchard played in his 2 games too. Kid can play, bro. And what's crazy, I had like 5 JUCOs calling me about him today. So, but now DeMaurice Pritchard played really well this weekend. So I just want to shout him out.
Yeah, I like DeMar, man. And once Scotty get his body back, he gonna be all right.
Yeah,
he gonna be all right.
Yeah. And then that 8th grade team did win it all.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying that 8th grade team we was watching with the dude.
Hey, Willis sent me that picture. He says, I told you. They finna go back to the hood and celebrate.
They going back. They from Lufkin too, bro. They ain't gonna go turned up there.
Oh yeah, he definitely working the graveyard shift, man. Shout out to my young
they had an 8th grader, bro. He had a full blown beard, bro. It was crazy.
Like Doug length beard, not my length.
Bro, like my length beard, dog. Like And he was
Yeah,
like G Day said, he was treating them kid. You know how when you play basketball with your uncle or your daddy, and you go lay the ball up and they just wait to swat this shit. That's how he was doing,
yeah,
dog.
they
It was
cocked
crazy.
back to block you. That's how he was doing kids. He was letting them drive to the rim, bro, and then he chase it down and he beat.
Oh, he was Zion in them. Oh,
Nah, that shit was funny as hell, dog. What up, Dwayne? What's good, brother?
Yeah, man. So those are the players who stood out to us.
Yeah, to us.
From the event.
In
Before we get
the
to this
games
high
we
school,
saw.
yeah,
in
the
the
games we
games we
seen.
saw.
There we go. With our eyes.
Yeah.
But before we get to this high school transfer portal news, we want to make sure that y'all know of some couple of things that's taking place. Number one, if you have not, time is of the essence. This is not this weekend, but next weekend. Make sure it's still room. It's still room. Hey, make sure you lock in. Make sure you lock in. Your
Yeah, we
15s and
shutting it down
16s
Friday.
need to be here. 15s and 16s, they not going. Ain't nobody coming to watch them play during the live period, bro. Put your 15s and your 16s. Save y'all some money. The money that you charge them for the season, use that for your 17.
That's real, bro. Like, I'm glad somebody else said, because if I say it, I'm gonna be the bad guy. But that's true though. Like, man, my 15's going playing the live period. They not watching that shit, dog.
No.
They not watching that shit,
Nah.
bro. Like,
No. Let's be real here. Come on. Let's be real here. Get your teams in it, man. Then once again, make sure that y'all get signed up for Dunking on the Coast. Registration link is fixed. I had a couple people hit me up. They're trying to register and it was bouncing them out. I didn't know it was set up for private only, but now it's open to the public. Anybody can register. So make sure that y'all definitely get locked in, register. It's on my Twitter. I'll be posting it on IG
you a
and
wild
Facebook
boy.
tomorrow.
Nah, honestly, Texas Stars are good. They are good.
Yeah. I like Texas Stars. I didn't get to see them play though, but I definitely do.
Saw
I like them a lot.
I saw him 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago. Honestly.
Yeah, honestly, look, they've been hooping this year too. They done made the top 12. It's gonna make somebody mad, but hey, it is what it is. Texas Stars right there.
It
Number
is
12.
what
Bam.
it is.
Man, it is what it is. So we got Dunking on the Coast. We got Dozen Classic, Dunking on the Coast Memorial Day weekend. Then after that, you got the Top 80 Showcase. It's gonna be a great event. Like I said, we do the top 50 juniors, which is we'll just do class. The top 50 2026. Then we go top 10 for 2027, top 20 for 2027, and then top 10 of the 2028 class. And that makes up your top 80 for the top 80 showcase. That's how we do it. So invitations will be going out after the week after the live period that weekend. Following weekend after the live period is when invitations will be going out to the players. It was a good event last year. It's on the eve of TABC. It's on that Monday. Big shouts out to all the high school coaches who move their workouts. They don't normally do that. But it was a couple of schools who moved their workouts so that they could allow their kids to come and get evaluation before TABC because we were doing little packets for coaches. So definitely shout out to those schools who did that. Already had two of them ask was are doing it again, and they do have players who will be getting invitations. So yes, we are doing it again. Top 80 showcase will be that morning, June 16th, on that Monday after Father's Day. Following that, we have the pre-TABC um, exhibition that we did last year as well, where we just had a couple of games for the high school teams. And then I know RCS also has an event as well on that Monday and Tuesday. Ours is just on the one day, just the Monday. But why not
I
play in
think
both,
his
man? Get
on
in both.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh,
I
Tuesday,
think
Wednesday.
his
My
is on
bad. Tuesday, Wednesday. See,
Tuesday
so we're not even
and
on the
Wednesday.
same day. So
Yeah.
you play in all three if you want to.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a one. You get one. It's a one game. Get you one game in. And what we did last year with the coaches loved, we gave everybody the full game film from the game so that they was able to go and see the things that they needed to fix from playing against an opponent. We also had 3 referees reffing the game, and we 4 quarters, 10-minute running clock, kind of like how we do the preseason jam. And then last but not least, the shot clock invitational. This is what you would get if you qualify. You would get this invitational ticket, letting you know that your ticket has been punched. Everybody will not be getting this invitation. And I said
Don't
this last
screenshot it.
week. If you can screenshot it if you want to, brother, I got a list of who they went out to, so you can screenshot and say, yeah, you did send this to me. But that's funny that you would even say that to me. But hey, it is what it is, man. It was a great event, iron sharpen iron event. Like I said, it had to be iron. If Doug Jones Elite and the Baller Plug Select and Rob C All Stars and they all on the show, but if they wasn't good, they ain't good, bro. And I tell them my guys. Man, your team
Baller
ain't good
Plug
either. They got
Select.
a lot of
Now we
good in them.
plug University around here. Hold on.
Okay, plug University. If they not good, they not good. But it just is what it
You
is.
see how it was only one Plug University team. It's high standards over here.
If you're good, you're good. If you're not, man. It's got to be an earned thing. I don't know why y'all want to cut corners.
Bro,
Cutting corners
this is
it never
way off.
benefits anybody at the end.
This is way off subject, dog. So I'm scrolling through, dog. Wait till y'all see what Andre 3000 had on at the Met Gala, dog.
I seen it.
Bro, dude got a tux on with a piano strapped to the back, dog.
Dandyism.
That's crazy.
Dandyism.
Hey, man, make sure y'all come out and support these events, man.
Please.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
We can show you some kids who got famous out of this.
Yeah, the transfer portal is wild in high school.
Yeah, high school transfer portal, full effect, man.
What y'all think?
Full effect, man. I can't announce all the movements I know.
I don't know nothing.
I can't announce all the movements, but the elephant is not in the room. On this one, Peyton Jones, man, from Silsby to United, which we knew, since like February, late January. I'm talking about during the season.
Yeah, pretty much.
We knew this was going to happen. Way before we knew about Coach C retirement.
Yeah.
So we just was waiting for it to transpire.
No, Big Ephraim is right on cue, bro.
Hold on, let me get over to the comment section. I ain't even been over there for a minute. I got a lot of.
He come in right on point, dog. That's crazy.
Hey, man, you want to keep Lil E there? Need
Go
a
get him
point
an
guard,
elite
brother.
guard.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is. Like
Hey man, I
basketball
also
is a
heard.
business. It's a business. Let's not act like it's not. We're not gonna pretend like high school basketball has not been on the business side for a while. It's business. It's transactional. This is not new. As soon as the state clears NIL for high school athletes, Texas is gonna the doors is gonna blow wide open. I'm talking about football, basketball, and baseball. It's gonna be crazy down here.
Facts. It's gonna be really crazy in football. You're gonna have people from all over the city of Houston trying to go to North Shore.
I'm gonna get it bumping for girls basketball because there's some kids going to public schools that don't need to be there.
They said
Yeah,
that
I
Lady
got.
Chris yesterday.
Dang,
I
I
bet it
can't say
was.
this on camera. I already told Doug.
Oh yeah, you told yeah. Yeah, you did tell me, dude. So he making that move, bro.
Yeah,
I don't blame
I
him.
work closely with someone who, if they approve all this, is happening. The day they say yes, it's happening that day. And his son is pretty good at where he's at.
Man. Big E from say athletic period was lit today. I bet it was.
I bet it
Bet it
was.
was lit.
All you kept hearing was hey, hey,
Hey.
hey.
How long we got before they vote?
By the school year.
Yeah, something like that.
Before the calendar school year starts. I know they did vote on the shot clock. I don't know if it's been passed yet. But if so, I don't think that won't go into effect until the 26-27 season if it did get approved.
That's gonna be interesting.
Honestly, it's gonna be high school alumni recruiters coming out the woodworks the moment that they say you could just transfer just because, and when they say you can pay these high school players to play the game of football, basketball, baseball, etc.
Bro, the Knicks was down 20. It's a tie game, bro.
I don't know the history of every high school here like I do back home, of people who graduated who are like owners of like Fortune 500 companies and all that. But I know it's
you
I
know
know
who
I know your school I know your school is probably definitely at the top with a lot of people making six figures
Yes.
and
Lamar Belair and Memorial gonna have some things to say about that too.
Especially on the baseball side.
Oh man, Memorial. And then now you let the Woodlands enter the chat. Woodlands may not be.
It's a lot of it's gonna be people coming out the woodwork, man. Like
schools like Willow Ridge and Madison, it's gonna be tough to bring back that old glory. You feel me? But I could see a resurrection of some of the older inner city schools possibly start to happen again because of the alumnus.
I'm not saying that it would be good, Mr. Sanchez. I'm just saying that if it takes place, this is what's gonna happen. Like
Mr. Sanchez, they acting like they already getting it right now. The lack of play, the unwillingness to go hard, the not showing up to events, the asking for money to come to events, all that goofy ass shit. Like they are doing that now.
What's crazy is like you got youth organizations paying for kids to come play for them. That's not even in high school yet.
So like now, at least I know if you taking the money and you sorry, I ain't gotta waste my time. Cause you sorry.
Transferring.
Now, if they approve that you can transfer and there's no
One
penalty,
time.
it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts.
I
Yeah.
think the transferring would be good for high school sports because some kids who don't have the money to move homes need better sports situations, and they're kind of pigeonholed into where they are, right? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. I already knew that they was getting paid already. Yeah, Barbers Hill got crazy money, Coach Russ.
Yeah, Coach Mumbo, man. This my guy, my young guy, man. Coach Mumbo, man. Yes, we know that, man.
Yeah.
This KD Beast Elite. This is
KD's son, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we know parents is getting paid, man.
Parents be getting their light bills paid.
Yeah. New houses. I'll establish your residency. Yep. Right on right on cue. It's different forms of a financial agreement that is taking place. And that's why the UIL be so tough because they think of all those things.
Yeah, I mean, like we've seen instances in Dallas where kids don't even like they stand by themselves just to go to a particular school. Like the coach will go get them. It happened in football this past year. Like coach got suspended. I forgot what high school it was. I just read it like maybe a month ago.
What, Fort Bend, Austin?
Nah, this was in Dallas. The one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
It was in Dallas. Dude, the coach got an apartment, put 2 kids there, no adult supervision, just so they can attend his school. And they did an investigation, find out, and now he's suspended for like 2 years in the football program on probation. So, like, it's going on. Like a bunch of illegal stuff is going on already.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I know Fort Bend Austin football programs on probation.
Yeah,
bro. Let's talk about it. This year in different sports, we've seen so many teams use ineligible players to get to that chip. Like,
no, Highland Park did that in what? When that was a couple of weeks ago.
In soccer? Wasn't it in soccer?
They won state in soccer and then had to give the championship back
they
because
had to
they
forfeit
used
it. Yeah, they had an eligible player.
Just know when they was asking for the trophy back, I'd have sent them a picture of that motherfucker. Ain't no coming back to you,
like man, we lost the trophy when we was on the way back to Highland Park, dog. I don't know.
Dropped it off the bus. Hey, all right, you gonna have to build. Say, Archie,
if that law passes too,
they're not gonna do no retroactive. Nah, UIL don't do no retro.
Nah.
They apologize to Petey?
No, go watch one of them UIL hearings, bro. That is the most ruthless ass people I've ever seen in my life.
Hey,
they
man,
don't give a damn. They don't give a damn.
You just moved from where? No.
It don't matter. You was getting bullied? Oh well, fight back.
Oh, bro. I could attest to the bully one because we had to have a DECA meeting behind that, and they was like, "No, you got another kid in another school already.
Yeah,
you good.
You good? Figure it out." Yeah, bro, they ruthless, dog.
We gonna be in a DECA meeting after this episode for sure. That's why I ain't say much because I done been up that road.
They gonna have us on a polygraph machine.
Logan gonna email us and be like, "Y'all know y'all fucked up, right? y'all know we got y'all on the tapes."
Bro, they be tripping, dog.
But now, if they do pass this other new law about suspensions, um, I don't know, Arch, if they're gonna revoke it. I'm good with the suspensions because it's a lot of bad elementary kids who need to be suspended from school. Um, we got to stop sweeping stuff under the rug like these kids don't be acting up. Because I work in elementary school, like you can't suspend kids, which is crazy to me, unless they like physically tearing up the school building.
That's because
But
they
they can
need that
smack
money
and
though.
hit
You gotta
and
talk about
spit and bite people and fight and do all the other stuff. But when you go to high school, you getting suspended. So let's you train up a child, right? Let's start early. Um, but I don't know if they do pass that. Will that affect if you were on a transfer? Do you got to go back to your home school? That'll be interesting. Oh yes, sir. We all almost on that little back hill coming down with you, Mr. Sanchez. Trust
No,
me,
I'm
sir.
not, Mr. Sanchez. I'm on the up here. But Mr.
He on
Sanchez,
the
we
up.
on the show though. Like real talk.
Yes, we
We
do need to get Mr.
tell
Sanchez
you
on the
your
show.
opinion. And you
We
plugged
do.
in with a lot more
I
different.
definitely follow Southeast Texas sports. Um, get all my information.
Yeah, man. Mr. Sanchez is a legend, man. I'm just glad I know him personally. I remember Mr. Sanchez when I was in high school.
Shout out Joe Dixon getting the Texas High School Coaches Award.
Saw that, man. Legend.
Yeah, that's
He
big,
be
man. The
everywhere,
guy, the
bro.
legend. He do.
He be everywhere. But I
So
loved his coverage of the draft. That was really good.
in Green
It was,
Bay.
man.
In Green Bay, bro.
See, when we talk about covering kids and the extension of coverage, there's nobody to do it better than Mr. Gleason. Y'all don't be saying F Joe Gleason because y'all kid not D1. Nah.
Yeah.
And Mr.
We don't
Gleason,
control that, man.
Gleason only, if you keep it a buck, he only know draft picks and lottery choices if you want to keep it 1,000.
What'd you say, G-Day? It ain't our fault.
It ain't.
It ain't our fault.
We had
That's
nothing to
crazy,
do with
but
any of that, man. Not at
so
all.
we gonna have Peyton Jones and Josh Coleman in the same
Josh
backcourt,
Coleman. Yeah.
along with the sophomores that they had getting experience this past year with United, with probably the best freshman big in the state. So is United the number one team in the state going into the season next year? We're gonna find that out at TABC.
We're gonna find out at ABC, but they in the conversations.
You gotta be in the conversation, bro.
They're in the
You gotta
conversation.
be in the conversation. And then somebody told me Malachi Anderson might be coming back, who left to go to Peabody.
Mm-hmm.
They said he might be coming back home. So, hey, they gonna be in the conversation for sure. Yeah, I think somebody said Nas going back to Seven Lakes. That's what I heard. If that's the case, then they're gonna be in the conversation for top 5 in the state with him, Isaiah Santos. Don't Hans go there too, right? No, Hans go to Tompkins.
No, Hans go to Tompkins.
He go to Tompkins.
Santos.
And Sean.
You have Nas. You got Sean.
You got Sean.
Hey, Mr.
Jose
Sanchez,
Martinez.
that's why I'm kind of quiet on this show. That's why.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, but if they prove his residency, like I don't really think as much they can do. And somebody told me he's been. I don't know. I don't live in Beaumont. So everybody, hey, I don't know.
No, you from PA?
I'm from
Port
PA,
Arthur, Texas.
This is where I'm from, right there. But that's what I heard. I don't know. Either way, even with Josh Coleman and if Malachi come back, they still gonna be in the conversation. But if Peyton is shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said. So they've been saying that Peyton's been on a transfer to Silsbee, and so if that's true, then
Yeah,
I,
you know what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know.
So
I don't know. Like Doug said, I don't live there.
yeah, I don't live in Beaumont. I just go get my hair cut in Beaumont. That's all.
I don't live there. I've been there a couple times, but I don't live there.
Yeah, Dean Spencer, that dog, that 7 Lakes team gonna be solid.
They are.
They
And you
gonna
still
be
got Katie
solid.
Jordan in that same
Yep.
district. They gonna be tough.
It's
That
gonna be
Davis team is
interesting to
really
see
good.
how Coach Knight does at Tompkins since his first year.
Yep. Yeah, he said Hines gonna be the guy. Um, and Hines is pretty good, man. And then he'll have Fola, the 6'7"
Yeah.
kid. And then it's another kid he played with Invictus Red Storm. Um, Shipman, I think's his last name. He not bad either. He like 6'5", 6'6".
They got a shooter at Tompkins too that plays for
Mm-hmm.
I think he played for the
Yes.
Texas Stars, I don't know.
Yeah, I think
What's
he
his
played for the
name?
Stars.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you his name. He can shoot the laces off the ball.
So it's
His
gonna be
name
that
is
district gonna be fun again, man. It's gonna be tough.
Carter Shipman.
Shipman, there you go.
Yes.
I always want to call when I'm doing the show, man. Aaron, just watch the show, man. Don't calling me.
Yeah, I think this the last year they're gonna be in 5A on Mr. Sanchez. I think both of the Beaumont schools gonna end up moving back up, and then that's gonna be interesting because Barbers Hill gonna
Where
move
do
up to 6A too.
yeah? So where do they all?
Oh,
What district do you
my
put all
brother
them
got
in?
ignorant. Fat Cat got ignorant on the tweet. Dang.
I like that though. I like that. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Tompkins gonna
Let
be
them know,
solid,
Fat Cat.
man.
Hey
It's
man,
gonna
we
be.
we to the point
I'm
where
starting to get that little high school itch, man. Can't
yeah,
wait.
bro. Like I was talking to a parent and they were saying how last year was their first TABC experience and how they enjoyed it, and I was like, that's one of my favorite. That's
Yeah, I
probably one
like
of
the
my favorite
TABC,
events.
man.
Love it.
And I'm gonna always ask, can we do flip flop, man? You gotta come to Houston one time. You gotta come down,
Yeah, man. Like dog, like I was traveling up
and then we can
45,
send the
bro.
girls to Duncanville. Let's
Like,
switch it,
that's
man.
crazy. Like we can go right there to College Station.
I mean, if they still want to use,
Oh,
Legend, we can use Legend.
mm, it's, we can once they build that thing in Baytown, they can come. They can come to Houston.
Yeah, yeah, I'm excited about that Exxon
Yeah,
behind it. Yeah, shout out Coach Bondage, man.
yeah, that's my dog right there, man. Coach Bundy say he coming next weekend, so all you people that think you can play at the next level, Coach Bundy's got some of the best eyes out there. So if you
Yes,
don't
sir.
perform in front of him, that's your fault.
Hey, and just because he don't offer you right now, don't mean he didn't see what he like.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta
I
understand,
guarantee.
JUCO gotta play the long game, bro.
The long game, bro.
They can't just jump out the gate like that. Because then everybody and their mama gonna be like, man, a top 25 school consecutively. They've been top 25 more than 1 year in JUCO. Like this kid, I mean, this kid must be pretty good. So not just other JUCOs. Now you got some of the D2s. Hey, they have to play a different recruiting game. That's just a little insight for you folks out there, who be feeling like you getting slept on. You not trust me, Lee College, Kilgore Blend, they see a lot of y'all. Same thing with University of St. Thomas. Um, they be out of games. I be seeing them all high school year. Somebody from one of them staffs. Um, so they do
Always.
their due diligence And if they offer you, you good. You got to be good for them to offer you.
And like you said, they gonna do their due diligence. They just not jumping out the gate going
Yeah.
off for anybody.
Yeah.
They gonna call G-Day, they gonna call the Baller Plug, they gonna call me, they gonna call Sloan, Hicks, whoever in the city, they gonna call them, hey, what you know about this? What you think about this kid? Then they still gonna go do some more homework.
They not gonna
Yeah,
call me.
man.
They're just gonna look at the video.
Man, they know they call you too, Plug. They call you, bro.
All right, I saved this so we could talk about it since now we are done with grassroots and high school. Just know it's some more moves from high school kids. It's not like no big name kids, but still, you never know what type of impact these kids can have leaving their schools. All right. Odyssey says Draymond about to get his teeth slapped out of his mouth next series.
I'm waiting on the first Draymond Rudy Gobert scuffle.
Man, yes, that's what
I'm waiting on.
Cause I'm bringing up that gift.
Because if they letting them play this hand check 90s type basketball during the playoffs, somebody in that series is definitely gonna get into a tussle.
Somebody gonna push and Rudy gonna run up and then Draymond gonna. What if you don't get
I think after what happened to Rudy last time when he got choked, bro, he can't be that soft again, dog. Like, bro, at some point in time, dog, you got to be like, all right, that's enough, dog.
To be honest, Doug, I'm telling the coach, hey, don't plan to use me for game one.
Bro.
I gotta go see Draymond the first 2 minutes and let him know it is what the tone is.
Bro, for real, dog. Like
first play up, Draymond go for a flagrant 2. Bro, we are not playing.
Ain't playing at all, bro.
Basketball, no cheap shots, but you gonna feel me.
Like, dog, look, coach, I ain't gonna be available game one. Like, off the muscle. Like
5 minutes into the game, I'm gone.
I'm getting some type of get back, dog. You can't choke me in front of the world to see, and me not take that. All that stuff you was talking in the Olympics too.
My girl on this app, my kids gonna see this.
Bro,
no sir, no
so
sir.
That's more than anything in that series. That's what I'm waiting to see, dog. It ain't got nothing to do with basketball, no matchups. I just want to see how Rudy Gobert gonna react, dog. Because as a man, bro, like, nah. And I really want to know if Draymond can fight because he be out there like he got the hands.
I don't know. You see Draymond kind of look like a little Wolverine Badger. Like I think he gonna pick something. He gonna throw a water bottle. Draymond not one of them fair. Oh, he finna throw them hands. Draymond gonna throw something at you. He gonna scratch you across the eye.
He gonna sucker punch you like he did Jordan Poole.
Yeah. So like big dudes like Draymond don't never fight fair.
I think Nas Reed crazy though. Like he ain't gonna try him.
One ain't running up on Nas.
Yeah, he ain't running up on Nas.
Off French pastry.
Yeah. See, he one of the ones that know who to mess with, dog. Like he know who he want to mess with.
Crazy people don't mess with other crazy people, bro.
Nah. Nas Reed look like he'll spaz out and go fight people that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey, real talk.
Like Ron Artest, malice in
the malice.
It's different levels of crazy. Like Divine go to the airport with no socks on. That's a level of crazy. JoJo don't be having no shirt on most of the different levels of crazy. You feel me? They both, but we always finna fight. Who DJ the one DJ Wagner played for?
Oh, he missed that layup.
New Jersey
New
Scholars.
Jersey players.
I
Whatever.
mean,
New Jersey
whatever
Scholars.
they call
Yeah.
players, scholars.
The amount of shit talking that was going on, Divine and DJ Wagner was finna get into it. Like that, crazy. But at the same, it's different levels.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is, bro.
I was hopeful that the Rockets was gonna pull out Game 7, but man, Jalen Green ain't show up, bro.
It's not even that. When I watched the first couple of minutes and I saw how many easy bunnies that they were missing at home, like in the first 3 minutes of that game, Sengun had missed the easy bunny.
He was missing bunnies the whole series, bro.
And I said to myself, well, playoff winners don't miss bunnies. And we could go back to Tim Duncan. I've seen Tim Duncan miss one bunny, and that killed the whole series. But other than that, they don't miss. When you're a winner, you don't miss point blank shots at the goal. Like,
I don't know if Tori Easton mama watched this show, but if she do, your son has the basketball IQ of Waldo, Faldo, Geraldo off of Family Matters, bro. Like Tori Easton's basketball IQ is so bad, dog. And I'm like, damn, bro, you've been in the league by 4 years, bro. Like the mistakes and the turnovers he be having, it'd be cringeworthy, bro. Like it was a collective effort while they lost.
he said he had a tough year this year. He couldn't bounce back this year mentally because of losing his pops this year. My man Chunk a good segment on it. But that goes to the mentality. Remember, G-Day, Doug, I told you what the little brother said. We don't play the second game on back-to-backs. Got an AAU game.
Bro, you got to compartmentalize all that, bro, if you're a professional.
You do. So the Western Conference, man. Who y'all got make it to West Conference Finals, man?
I'll know more tonight after I watch this Denver and Oklahoma City game.
You got Nuggets and Thunder, and you got Minnesota and Golden State, man.
I got Thunder. I got Thunder and the T-Wolves in the finals.
Okay.
I can see that. I just got to see how Hardenstein and Chet gonna guard the best player in the world, and what Jamal Murray gonna show up too.
And this the thing. I don't think they really gotta guard him and shut him down. They just gotta produce on the other end. And the Lakers not the Lakers, but Zubac wasn't. Who you gonna take? You take Chet over Zubac, won't you?
Hell no, I won't. Nope. Nobody guards Joker better than Zubac, dog.
I'm talking offensively, Doug.
Offensively, I don't know, bro. Like Zubac was one. I thought he should have won Most Improved Player in the league.
Bro, Zubac was missing some layups that James Harden was diming him on that I was pissed off about, bro.
Man, I was pissed off that James Harden had to play in the Game 7 because I knew what was gonna happen.
You know what? On that note, I'm gonna have to.
Bro, you knew what was going on.
Y'all ain't see that TikTok? It was like Game 7, James Harden, it's a loss. Put your
every time.
Put your money on him. It's a loss.
Damn, Kawhi Leonard was the same team. No.
That was a TikTok. I didn't.
No, I get the Harden criticisms. I got you. But I think this year is a little different because Kawhi is healthy. You know, like what we talking about? Shit. Kawhi.
The reason why I said it is because in Game 6, James Harden went for 28, 8, and 6. Loved it. I'm like, okay. Then I was like, damn. That was Game 6. Like Game 7, I knew what was gonna happen, bro. Game 7, 7 points, 13 assists, only took 8 shots. Kawhi went for 22.
I mean, but what you want Jim to do when they sending 2 at him? He got to get off the ball. What my boy Jimbo got?
Yeah, you got to do something. Same thing with Jalen Green. Jalen Green, I know they was blitzing him, but bro, at some point in time, dog, you got to be aggressive. 6 shots in the game, 7 ain't enough. There's no way Dylan Brooks supposed to have more shots than you.
He was 2 for 7 and missing bunnies.
That's why they got to go get another score in Houston, bro. They got to.
You let Fred VanVleet walk, and then you use that $34 million, and you try to go add something else.
I'm getting rid. They're gonna get rid of Cam Whitmore because he should play. It's apparent he's not in the plans. I thought they could have used him, and they might use that Phoenix pick if it ain't what they think it's gonna be, depending on where the lottery balls drop. To go get a star. Everybody's saying Kevin Durant. What y'all think about that?
You can't go get Durant and Giannis because both them teams want massive hauls back for those 2 players.
I wouldn't even want Giannis because Giannis no. Not with that.
And this is insider Gary talking. I don't think Giannis likes being in that Milwaukee cold. I think we would get a better Giannis in Houston with the type of weather we have, with what Giannis has going. And then also heavy Nigerian roots in Houston. Like, outside of basketball things, I think Giannis would be perfect here. It's just how much are you willing to give up? Like I heard they wanted Amen in the Giannis.
You can't give him you can't give him up.
Give me Amen.
Nah.
I can take Amen and Giannis to the heavens. I can't take Giannis. No Amen.
Like everybody on this team is untouchable. I mean, you can have except for Amen and Al Sengun.
I'm agreeing with that. Even though Sengun didn't play good, you gotta think, motherfucker's only 22.
Yeah, he's 22. So that's what I'm
got
saying.
him on the young side. He done already signed. Jalen Green messed himself up with the short extension instead of long. So now you can kind of move off of that and
you can come off there. Yep.
You know, and then the Fred VanVleet $34 million out. Raphael Stone got some decisions to make. I do not envy him.
Nah. But I'm damn sure not getting rid of him. Thompson is he a jump shot away from being fucking unguardable.
Yeah,
his first step is
play both ways.
Yes.
He play both sides of the court.
And he got that chippiness like I like, dog. Like you coming, you fucking like you see what he did, Tyler Hero. Like you come, I'm gonna slap shit at you. I like this.
Slung that little boy all across the court.
Yeah, so
that's why I'm Tyler Hero. Next time I see you, hey coach, don't game plan this game. I'm not gonna be in there long.
Yep, not long at all.
Not long at all.
Devin Booker is really what they need if they can find another point guard. If they gonna move on from Fred VanVleet. Because they really need shooting, dog. Like, they really need a shooter.
What you gonna give up the world for Devin Booker? Phoenix wants
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying, like, it's a player like Devin Booker that they need. Somebody that can stretch the floor. Because that's why I worry about Giannis. Because Giannis mostly, like, run halfback dives to get to the goal. That's his offensive. His offensive skill set. I'm keeping it a buck, bro. Like he has one hole.
The 1 and 2. Bro. The 1 and 2, coach. The 1 and 2 hole.
That's it, dog. Like that's why I don't like that fit, bro. But it's gonna be an interesting offseason in Houston. That's what damn sure.
Yes, it is. All right, East Coast, who y'all got, man? Pacers, Cavs, Knicks, Celtics.
I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't the biggest Tyrese Halliburton fan, but what I will
start acting crazy.
Not even that. Actually, that kind of brought me over to the dark side. Can we talk about this real quick? how Rick Carlisle was left for dead after leaving Dallas, and they said he wasn't good. And all Rick Carlisle does is build and develop talent and win with talent. Now, granted, it's hard to get over that hump in the East as Rick Carlisle because he won in the West with the Mavs. He got a championship, but I just think Tyrese Halliburton is in one of those great situations where they fostered and developed him and embraced him, and it's hard to bet against him right now. And he looked regular at Team USA.
So you got the Pacers coming out the East.
They don't got a legit big, but they play good basketball. Like, what's old boy? Ain't Siakam over there too?
Yeah.
Oh man, they got a defender. Halliburton can score.
I mean,
It's
you still got
tough.
Miles Turner as well. Like
They still got Miles Turner.
He hit a clutch three to keep pace in that game yesterday.
They got Nemhard. He be hitting big shots. I wanted to go with Boston, but they shoot too many threes, bro.
How healthy is Jason Tatum? That's the real question.
Yeah, you're right. Because they was up 20 and was playing like they were playing like Wheatley did. They playing like Wheatley. They was up 20, started playing like they was down 20.
So are you saying Jaylen Brown and Porzingis is not enough?
I think they are enough. It's just the way they play that concerns me.
Porzingis against New York is not going to be enough, bro. You gotta remember he came from New York. Like,
dog, Karl Anthony Towns,
every
bro,
time they play the Knicks, he don't show up.
He just took Torrey.
Or whenever he plays at whenever he plays the Knicks, he doesn't show up. I was gonna say at Madison Square, but just period. Like, I'm about to like right now, he got 0 points.
Yep.
And then overtime, he got only 4 rebounds.
And they be talking about they got one of the best starting fives in NBA history.
Best starting.
I was listening to, I forgot what podcast it was the other day, but it made me turn it off when they started talking about that. I was like, yep, well, I don't need to be listening to this.
Obi-Wan Kenobi hooping for the Knicks. I know that ain't his name. That's what I call him.
Yeah, Missouri.
OG Anunoby.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hey, bro, OG Anunobi.
He is hooping.
No, he hooping. I'm looking at the numbers.
29 and 29.
The same worries you got about the Celtics, I got about the Knicks. They 3-pointer bust.
They got a killer though.
They 3-pointer bust.
Jalen Brunson is a monster, dog.
But they still 3-pointer bust.
All right, so if
Jalen Brunson versus Jason Tatum high school game today.
EYBL from Films, yeah.
No. The high school game, Chaminade versus Stevenson.
Yeah, Courtside Films put it on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's not what you was watching? You was watching something?
The Celtics have shot 63 pointers tonight and missed 45.
See, I feel that way about the Knicks.
The Knicks only took 27.
The Knicks gonna win this game. It's 3 seconds left. They up by 3. Art said Obi-Wan Kenobi would be good in Houston.
He signed with the Knicks. You can't get him.
Yeah, he got an extension. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Bro, I just can't believe they let the mouth of the South, Buddy Hield, hit 9 threes last week.
Bro, my boy Deuce Thomas on Twitter said he would. I know Johnny Dang would hate making the grill for Buddy Hield, dog. I was like, bro, that's one of the funniest tweets.
He is all What they say? Don't look a racehorse. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth or something.
You can't help it, dog.
Shit.
Somebody said the only person they can go mouth for mouth with Buddy Hill is Travis Hunter, dog. Dog, Twitter should not. Dog, Twitter is hilarious, bro.
Bro, if you put Travis Scott and Buddy Hill in a silhouette side by side, they the same person.
Nah, them dudes came back and beat Boston, bro. That's crazy.
Celtics fans gonna be hard ER in the morning.
Yes, they are, bro. They blew a 20-point lead, dog, in the second half. And they ain't get a shot off.
One thing about Joe Mazzulla, he gonna go in there doing yoga and cussing them out. They gonna bounce back. It's cool.
I just like the Cavs. I think the Cavs gonna bounce back tomorrow.
Talk about this though. Evan Mobley was right there, and we took Jalen Green.
Yeah.
I just want to put that back there. I just want y'all to know. Evan Mobley was right there, and we took Jalen Green.
Yeah, Buddy Hill did get his teeth fixed. He need a refund.
Nah,
because it wasn't like
that's just genetics,
no,
bro. You're gonna be able to,
but not like he tried to get him. He tried to get him fixed.
Like
The doctor
can't be mad.
Well, the doctor did the best he could, brother.
Bigger than
Like this. Hey, this is the best I can do for you, man.
Like genetics do take part in it, some part, dude.
Like that's all I got, bro.
This is the best I can do for you, son.
Oh my god, y'all funny, dog.
Oh man,
This got me crying. It's like, look, young fella. This is all I got, dog. Like, that's it.
That's it.
Oh man, that's
it,
hilarious, dog. Well, y'all crazy.
Man, so I've been watching a lot of these like OGs versus Gen Z, like basketball and other stuff, football and other things, man. I would like to do. I'm gonna do that with some of these young high school kids. Like a 10-on-1 in like basketball trivia or it could be football, whatever. I just want to see where their mind is, man, and who they think be good. Because a lot of these Gen Z versus the OGs, they be killing me,
bro. That
my man said Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, and they was like, "You're naming players we don't even know," and he was like, "This conversation's over." Like,
yeah, bro.
How you don't know who this is?
Like, it'd be some obvious ones. They'll be like, "Who is that?" I don't know. Then they'll just name the wrong person. Just like, yeah, it'll be a picture of Sean Kemp. They'll be like, "Oh, that's the dude that used to play for the Milwaukee Brewers or some goofy shit."
Yeah, I definitely want to do that.
Hey, y'all think 100 Men could beat a gorilla?
No, they
Thank
tripping.
you, bro. Tripping.
This is why I say, hey, kids are stupid, people are stupid, because we need to go back to PBS and Reading Rainbow and Bill Nye the Science Guy and my man Bob Corwin. Because if y'all knew what animals were really capable of, y'all wouldn't say things like that.
Bro, and then people be killing me with where you get such and such.
No,
bro, I want to know who's gonna be the second
No,
dude.
they cannot.
No, they can't.
100 men with no weapons. Nothing.
We're not talking about how they used to bamboozle animals with guns, fires.
You can get 100 Mike Tysons in his prime versus one gorilla, bro. And the 100 Mike Tysons is not going to win.
I want to know who's gonna be the second dude to run up after this gorilla
After
bite.
The first dude just got his arms ripped off, bro. Like
his arms ripped off. Like, who gonna be the second? Like, all right, it's my turn.
Ripping people faces off that was taking care of them in a sanctuary for 27 years. What you gonna do when they threaten?
Bro, I saw a video where a
Remember that
gorilla
white
was.
lady who was taking care of gorillas? They
Yeah,
ripped her face off.
I know. I saw I saw a video of a gorilla like sizing up his prey, like he was just sitting there looking. And when that MF jumped up and beat his chest, I said, "Oh nah, y'all got it. Who gonna run up on somebody like that? Because when you get an animal like that that feels cornered and threatened, it's a wrap."
Y'all ain't watched Planet of the Apes. Y'all ain't watched all 7 of them.
Man,
The only thing that's stopping primates from taking over humanity are opposable thumbs. These are the only things that are stopping apes from taking over humanity. And y'all think we got a chance? Boy,
no have a chance in hell.
What Bobby and Whitney say? Crack is whack.
Yeah, so nah. Y'all ain't gonna convince me of that one, dog.
Yeah, and I would not participate.
Man, if they tell me I gotta go fight a gorilla, I was like, bro, y'all can do it. Y'all can send me to jail, whatever y'all got. I'm not going out there, bro. At all. And kiss my ass.
Bro, the only way you gonna win is if you play dead after the last 99 and you got a little shank, and when the gorilla come over to see if you alive and he roll you over and can stab him, that's the only way you got.
Man, that gorilla gonna be like,
he ain't even gonna roll you. He finna throw you.
I said a chain.
Yeah, you gonna have to have automatic weapons to beat the gorilla, bro.
Yeah, I just watched an orangutan grab a dude's pants and rip them off of him, bro. Like, rip them like clean off.
Yeah, good luck to the 100 that'll try. And you have like, man, we'll give each one of y'all $1 million if y'all go fight a gorilla. And I bet you'll find 100 ignorant MLs to go do it. God bless America.
All right, y'all, I gotta go get something to eat. My head hurt.
Hey, go take care of yourself, dog.
Maybe next week I'll be able to talk about some of the stuff that we done the last week.
All right, bro. You pulling up to the All-Star game Wednesday?
Come to a close, man. You got any? I was, but I can't. I gotta go see my daughter perform. Cause I haven't been to a performance. So.
Nah, I'm thinking about going, man. It's in Stafford. That's a long drive.
Yeah,
for me, it is.
If I didn't have to go, I definitely was going.
Yeah, I
haven't been to one of her performances, so I gotta go to this one before they go to nationals.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now I ain't got no final words, man. Just if you got a team, JV girls, middle school girls, 12U, 13U, 15, 16, 17. If my 14U is filled, I got a waiting list. If people don't pay, then I'm gonna bump them. Just get signed up by Friday. Friday, I'm shutting it down for the dozen classic next weekend. Come tap in with your boy, man.
Definitely. Make sure y'all pay it forward. Don't always have to be financially. It could be kind words, man. You just never know who's going through what. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week to all my teachers and fellow teachers out there. Whataburger is giving away free honey butter biscuits every morning this week if you want to stop at the whatever closest Whataburger. Just got to show your ID. So if y'all want to go make some IDs, y'all can do that as well. Say that you're a teacher somewhere. I know tomorrow Chick-fil-A is giving out free chicken sandwich, or I think it's either a chicken sandwich or a 5-count nugget. And then McDonald's is giving out free drinks tomorrow and Wednesday. I know Willie Icehouse is doing free queso and dip the whole month for teacher appreciation for the whole month of May. And it's a bunch of other places of business that's doing things as well just this week also. So yeah, make sure y'all get signed up for Does and make sure y'all get signed up for Dunking on the Coast, man. But before we go, I got 2 songs that I think that y'all need to put in y'all rotation. The first one is by my guy Belly Gang Cushington. It's called Don't Do It.
Buying on the beat. I hear a little voice in the back of my head like baby, don't do it. Hey, she be like, baby, my mama had told me don't do it. I put it on pause, I ended up broke. I put the bricks in the back of the Buick, I run from the laws, hit it to the floor. I put my hustle in front of my bitch and it started to fall. I'm losing my hope. I put the phone on speaker like damn, I put in my all. I'm losing my hope. Baby, don't do it. Baby, don't do it. I go to the hood, get this paper, run through it.
Hey, that whole Belly Gang Cushington album, the whole thing is slap, man. Shout out to my guy. And then the other one is Toxic by Benny Butcher and Styles P. I've been playing this one a lot too, man. That Benny Butcher is nice.
My nigga born on Bruce Lee Day. It's wolf time, you know. Fearless.
Buckshots like I'm beady-eyed. The butcher coming. Ghost too.
Me too.
That is more Bonnies than Sweeney Todd. May you beat the case like you Johnny Depp. European V's. Amani sweats. Flow is like water if you ain't see a tsunami yet. Buffalo to Yonkers, the hammer is in a tiny vet. Money in a Mack truck, niggas ain't lying yet.
Too big for my city, so it's only fair that I grow from there. Cause you can't fit a polar bear in a folding chair.
You can't fit a polar bear in a folding chair, brother.
Bro, I was listening to that Friday morning, dog. I listened to it like 3 straight times, bro. I was like, man, when I saw it was only 7 tracks, I got mad, bro. I was like, oh, come on, Benny, bro. Nah, that thing tough.
No, it is. It is, man. I like that Benny the Butcher. That whole EP is good. Belly Gang Cushington whole album, it's his debut album. You could ride straight through it. But yeah, man, until the next time, man, that's the game. Hey, if